Hey guys, so I was looking for some cross trainer shoes and just so happened to find the Reebok CrossFit, the Nano 9s. They had good reviews, so I thought I would check it out. And I looked on Amazon. In some of the reviews, although they were mostly pretty high scoring, 4 or 5 stars, there was a couple of 1 stars, and some people had commented that they might be fake. So it made me start to think, can we trust Amazon is reliable? Like, do fakes get away? So I decided to actually go ahead and order from both the Amazon seller. It just says seller Amazon. I went ahead and ordered that. I also went ahead and ordered directly from Reebok. The prices were the same, which is good because if it was much cheaper on Amazon, then you would already start to question, is it authentic or not? So what I plan to do today is show both shoes, and we're gonna basically go through number 1, the packaging. Number 2, the shoe and the details and the quality by feel, and then whatever else I notice. And 3, we're gonna put the shoe on and I'm gonna tell you guys how it feels. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. So these are how the 2 packages arrived. As you can see, the bottom here is actually from Reebok, and this is how the Amazon package came. All right, let's go ahead and open our Reebok box, direct from the seller.
Direct from Reebok, I should say.
And I'm guessing you're gonna get what you would expect, right? It's directly from Reebok, so let's see, nothing too fancy. As a matter of fact, it's just the box and the shoe. So let's go ahead and take it out. It's on the side. And okay, here's the shoe. This is the Reebok CrossFit Nano 9. I'm gonna show you more in detail after. Now it's time to open the Amazon package. This isn't the best way. I don't know how you guys open your bags. Just kind of rip it. So, this is from Amazon. Nothing inside here. It's also just the box. Okay. Also, actually put in the same way. One shoe horizontal like this, or I guess one shoe, how do you say? One shoe facing you when you open, and then the other shoe to the side. So we have the CrossFit shoes, the Reebok Nano 9s, directly from Reebok here on the right, and then we have the Nano 9s Reebok from Amazon. Now, right away, I noticed that from the packaging, the color of the box is a lot different, and that is kind of a little bit like a iffy warning sign for me. I don't know why. This one is a lot more red, and this one's a little bit more burgundy color. I know the lighting, it's hard to kind of see, but yeah, so that right away makes me wonder. But let's see like the details, like here, the print or the font. Look it this way. From what I can see, it looks about the same. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but let's see on the side. Now the top one, the lighter, the more red color is the box that's directly from Reebok, and the bottom one. I mean, this is a scratch. That's no big deal. But let's see. As far as like the printing of the logo, it looks pretty much the same, I would say. I'm looking right now, I don't notice a difference. And okay, let's turn it to the side. Nothing on here. And also some more branding on the side. Is there anything down here? Okay, now this is another difference we noticed right away. Okay, can you guys see? If I stack it like this, can you guys see? Okay, now you can see actually right away, the one on top from Reebok is only this length, whereas the one from Amazon is a lot longer. And when I read it, it looks about the same. Let me see. Help keep the planet fit too. Help keep the planet fit too. This box is made of recycled material and is recyclable. Reuse or recycle. This box is made of recycled material and is recyclable. Reuse or recycle. Oh, so this box, it says 2015 here, and here's 2019. And I think this is the extra little part over here. It says Adidas. There's an address, I believe. I'm not even gonna try to say Hugodorf, Hugodorf, 9A, Amsterdam. I wonder why it has the address here for the Netherlands. You know, they have international sourcing. So it might just be a country kind of difference thing. But I'm just, 2015 makes me, down here, as you can see here, it says 2015. And then here, 2019. Now the Nano 9s, they came out about a year ago, I believe 2019. And so they should both, this box should definitely not be saying 2015. That is a little iffy. Okay, so now that we see the outside box, let's go ahead and open them up. Okay, so now we're about to open both the boxes. Amazon, directly from Reebok. Now, they were both packaged like this. I already took it out, so it's not as nicely packaged. But as you can see, they both have one on the side, wrapped, and then they have one facing the, when you open the box. Now, let's see how it looks like this. And then this is the one from Reebok. I guess, you know, from first glance, even if it was fake, you wouldn't be able to really tell because now the fakes are so nice. So now we're gonna go ahead and dig in and see if there's any difference between the two. Okay, so on the left is from Amazon and on the right is from Reebok. Now let's go ahead and take a look at these two and see if there's any differences. So from the front, it looks pretty much the same, has all the little details. They both put the shoelaces, they wrapped it the same, I believe. Let's go ahead. Maybe, I wonder if there's like a certain way that they're supposed to tie the laces, you know? Like the official Reebok way. Looks the same, actually. And let's see this inside. Paper has a little bit of detail. Okay, actually that's good. They both have the same detailed paper. I mean, like, you might think that if this one didn't have it, the Amazon didn't have it, that it could be another indicator, right? So yeah, they both have it, seems like. Okay, so let's go ahead and look inside the label. So it looks like they're both made in Vietnam. All the information looks right. The bottom with the little numbers is the same. These two tags look about right. Now let's look at some of the other details. So they both say CrossFit. They both have the flex weave stretch. Yep. And as far as the print on it, it looks right. Doesn't look suspicious. The one from Reebok, this one's like, if you want to get nitpicky, this one's a little bit angled. But then, yeah, everything else looks okay. Let's look at the bottom of the shoe. So yeah. The tip, the front. Yep. Side. See this, the pink. See if the paint looks the same, the pink. Yeah, pretty close, I would say. What do you guys think? So one thing I want to show you guys that is one of the best ways to find out if it's fake or not is to look at the sole or the inner lining. So let's go ahead and take this one out. Let's take this one out. And let's compare these first, shall we? So this is the actual Reebok one. And this is the other one. I like how they both have the little grooves. That's a detail that means, that's a detail that's nice, that a bad fake wouldn't do that. And let's look at the bottom. Let's see how the engraving is. Looks about right. They both have the same little details with the little dots sticking out. Yep. Let's see the logos in here. Okay. It's the same to me. Okay. Now let's look at the shoe itself. I stuck this little blue tag just so I don't get lost myself between the two different shoes. Ah, interesting. Well, right away, if you look, this one doesn't look as nice as this one. And this is from the Reebok from the company. Let's see if it's serious or why is it so messy like that? Stitching. It doesn't seem like it's a big deal, but still, you expect them to have nicer sewing, huh? Let's see. Yeah, the stitching on this one doesn't seem as nice as this one. Look at this one's much more clean, huh? They both have this little hole right here. I don't know why this is bothering me, the little strings. But then again, I mean, this is from the actual company. This is from Reebok directly, so I doubt that they would send me a fake. You guys probably can't tell, but the orange inside looks about the same. Although they do look like different material, actually. This one's a little bit more pale, and this one's a little bit more orange. Can't really see inside there. Nope. I mean, all in all, they both look pretty good. This one has some loose stitching strings. I wouldn't say that it's fake just because of that. But this is one up for the Amazon though, I gotta say. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of surprised actually. Reebok corporate, how could you do this? This is the Netherlands one. So I found something kind of strange and unusual. Now, this is the actual from Reebok, and this is the one from Amazon. Now, look at what I found inside. See how that has that blue stitching? Blue stitching right here. And then blue stitching along the edge right there. It's kind of hard to capture right now. Yeah, it looks kind of like a shoddy job to me. Some more, see the blue stitching along the heel. Now this is the one from Amazon, and it does not have that. There's no blue stitching. Although there is stitching at the same place, it's just a little bit nicer. It's in black. You can't really see it. Now I wonder, it did come to mind that maybe these are different factories or manufacturers, and one did a better job. You know, you never know. They both say they're made in Vietnam. So yeah, but then you never know what factory. Both made in Vietnam. But then, that's kind of an unusual difference you wouldn't expect, right? But then this is the one from Reebok Direct, so if this was the Amazon one, I would probably think this is fake. I'm not sure. I don't know much about shoes. Maybe you guys, if you know, you could write on the comments. But it just seems like this stitching, this blue line stitching is a little bit high. It looks not as nice as this one. You see it has like a little bit of stitching in the back, but it's more flush with the sole, with the heel inside, the other stitching. So you don't really notice as much. Quite strange. What do you guys think? Okay guys, so with the blue stitching, what's weird is these are both from Reebok Direct, and one has that blue stitching and the other doesn't, which is a little bit concerning. I mean, would you guys feel the same? Like, why does one have the blue stitching and the other doesn't? Strange. The things I noticed about the shoe with the blue stitching inside is also on the side. I feel like when I was holding it down, the seam where it connects to like this mesh material, that the glue job wasn't very well done. So I was comparing for a bit, and when I was touching this one, it definitely feels like it's more flush. The seaming is really nice. Whereas this, when you touch it, see how the glue goes over a little bit? It's very small, but then at the same time when you touch it, it feels like it can rip because the glue went onto this material, which is like kind of a meshy type of material, very soft. And so after some wear and tear, I can imagine it ripping right here. So it's strange. I don't know if you can see, but the glue just seems to come out. Whereas like, let's look at this. Oh, actually, same here, but on the sides, look at this one. Just completely flush. You can push it down, looks fine. And this is the Amazon shoe. This is the one from Reebok Direct. Okay, so other than the blue lining and then some of the bad glue job, there wasn't really much anything else I could find that was defective or seemed kind of strange. So to finish everything off with our comparison here, I thought there's probably no better way to figure out if a shoe is authentic or not by weighing it. And then so I went ahead and got my scale, and we're gonna check out and compare these shoes. Because my logic is if a shoe is fake, most likely some of the materials and everything, it's probably not gonna be to spec, right? Okay, so I looked online, and basically it said that the Nano 9 should be about 12.8 ounces. That's around 362 grams. So let's go ahead and put the first shoe on and see how much it is. Okay. So it is 367. So 5 grams more. 5 grams more, but it might be the size, 362. I believe it might be size 9. These are 10 and a half. So that was the Amazon, and this is the Reebok, direct from Reebok. So let's go ahead and put this on. 377. Wow, 377 and 367. That means these are, the ones from Reebok are 10 grams heavier. That is strange. Let's see the other shoe. 374. Huh, that's weird. And let's see from Reebok. 372. Okay, so these two are both, no, this is 377. And this is 372. All right, so this shoe, the one with the blue lining and the bad glue, it seems like it's a defective shoe. It's 5 grams more than this shoe. That's strange. And then these two are 366, 374. Huh, so this shoe is about the same weight as those. These inconsistencies are kind of strange. Let's weigh them both and just 740 grams. Okay, now these are from Reebok. 748 and 740. Strange when you have these inconsistencies. This is a stretching workout thing. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what to think about this. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think? What do you guys think? The shoe, the weight is a little bit off, huh? It's probably worth asking them. But at the same time, I gotta say it's not too bad. I don't know why the two different shoes are not the same weight, but it doesn't seem like it's that much far, like it's too different from the official specs. 12.8 ounces, or I believe 362 grams, and that might be for a smaller size as well. All right, so now it's final test. Gonna try these shoes on. And I just tried on the other pair so I kind of know how they feel. Yeah, so after trying both pairs on and working out, doing a little plyo workout, not full workout, but jumping around a bit, I gotta say they both feel good. There's not much difference. The shoes seem good quality. And at this point, I am thinking they are real. I just think that the ones directly from Reebok, one of the shoes is defective. Or you could say it was just a bad job. So in the end, the conclusion is, are Amazon shoes real? And surprisingly, I have to say that the ones sent from Amazon are actually a little bit better quality than the ones directly from Reebok. It's not a surprise to me that the Amazon shoes are real, are authentic and not fakes. But because of those comments, it does make you wonder, because it's not the first time I've seen people make comments about authenticity. And yeah, so this is just a little home test. I want to do a comparison, because there's certain things that you know when you order from Amazon that it's going to be real, or you don't mind if they are cheap or fake or whatnot. But with clothing, with shoes, especially shoes, you know, like with shoes, because they might, even if they look real, if the quality is bad, it can hurt your feet. You can sustain an injury. Maybe the sole is too soft or rips easily. If the sole is too soft and you're running around in them, eventually, yeah, your feet can ache. So I think it's good to kind of check it out. So I'm gonna send an email to Reebok and see what they say, and I will get back to you about that. I'm gonna send an email to Reebok and see what they say, and I will let you guys know how their customer service is. All right, guys, I hope that helped and you feel more reassured when you're ordering from Amazon. I know I do. And you feel more reassured when you order from Amazon. I know I do now. So after doing a fair comparison, just checking out the shoe, the material, and even the weight, I have to say, when asking, are Amazon shoes fake? That the answer from my situation is no. Now, are all shoes on Amazon authentic? That I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But then just because I was curious and wanted to make sure that my shoes were authentic and not fakes, I had to do the test. And I hope this helps people out there feel more reassured that when you're ordering from Amazon, that you are getting the real thing. Because, there's certain things that are on Amazon that are just cheap, or, you don't really care about where it comes from. But, there's certain things like clothing and more so shoes, I believe, because you're working out in these, you're running around, you're walking. If they look real on the outside, but on the inside and on the sole, it's not real, then it can injure your foot can get injured, or at least ache. After a hard day's workout, all of a sudden you realize like the foam on the bottom is like breaking already. So yeah, that's gonna suck. So that would suck. But yeah, my conclusion is that you can trust in Amazon when you're getting your shoes, at least from Reebok. Even though that there was those comments about the shoes being fake from my test, I gotta say that they are real. The funny thing is, the Amazon shoes are actually better quality than the ones from Reebok directly. And like I said, just like that inner stitching, it means something, that blue line. And also the bad glue job was on this one. Yeah. Yeah, where when you feel it, it's like feels like it might rip. So I'm gonna send an email to Reebok and see what they say. And I will get back to you about that. I'm gonna send an email to Reebok and see what they say. And I will let you guys know how their customer service is. All right, guys, I hope that helped and you feel more reassured when you're ordering from Amazon. I know I do. And you feel more reassured when you order from Amazon. I know I do now.